use a tip of an X-Acto blade, just the tip, very sharp. Watch your fingers, this is really very sharp. And you may also need, I suggest you already have, a tiny screwdriver with a round tip, maybe 1 millimeter, no more than this. These connectors may be inserted in two ways, either like this with the back towards you, and this is going to be the easier to remove. This one too is back towards you, this one is face towards you. They are all three the same, but you need to remove them differently. So you notice there is this hole here, and this connector has actually a metal pin that's entering the hole and it's locking it from releasing. And what you need to do with your strong tip of screwdriver, it has to be, you cannot do this, for instance, for example, with a needle. It's not going to work at all, and you may puncture your finger, so careful. You need to press down with quite some force and at the same time pull the connector. That's why it's difficult to do with one person, but I'm going to try. Let's try. I'm going to push on the screwdriver like this. Let's try, maybe I can pull, but you need quite some force to push down. I'm pushing at that angle too. Okay, I think it, no, did it work? No. Let's try it again. Or maybe try to push with the fingernail, lift it at the same time. Yes, this is better. Lift with this, the thumbnail, lift the underneath the connector, and I think it removes. Yes, there you have it. This is the beast. And also obviously you need to lift this plastic jacket cover. Okay, let's try the two others. And want to point out, maybe look at the image here. So we have sort of a, let's try to find an angle to find this. Okay, maybe better. You have sort of a three tabs here, a bottom one, a middle one, and a top one. The middle one is the one with the pin. What I did is just push this metal tab strongly backwards to have this pin release from the hole. Now these two guys are the opposite way inserted. So what I'm going to do, instead of pushing on the pin, I'm going to pull on this center metal tab, lift it. And by the way, I suggest when you lift it, what I suggest to do, be careful with this. So what I'm going to do with this, guys, I'll show in a second. Be careful again, don't remove too much blood from body. Just insert like this. This is what I'm going to do with these other guys. Insert the tip and just lift this horrific pin, useless pin. This is horrible. Why the engineers are putting these pins? It's useless. There's really not enough vibrations to have them disconnect by themselves. Actually, this is done at the manufacturer just to be sure that the tired and exploited Chinese worker doesn't forget to clip it all the way in, doesn't, you know, so it's just for ensuring that it's properly mounted basically. So you may want just to force on it like this and just bend it back, and maybe next time you can actually insert it both ways, it doesn't matter, but maybe next time it is no longer going to clip in there. Let's try it. I think I did deform it. Yes, I did deform it a little bit. Okay, maybe next time is not going to be clipped and is going to remove much easier. You will save yourself more extra pain. Let's just go for the two others. Okay, so again the tip, careful with your fingers, right? So what I did here is I have the connector pushed in all the way to the bottom. So now I can guess, I don't need to remove this layer. I can guess that this, about this, is the first tab. So about at this point here, it's the space between the first and the second tab. So I just going to insert the tip like this. It's not going to get too much because it's bumping into the metal pin. Just insert it and then lift it, and you will feel it did capture that middle tab with the bump, and actually it moves almost by itself. It may be less easy for you. Again, I was saying, when you have it like this hanging by one wire, do not rotate it too much. You will break the wire inside here. You get another problem. Let's try to leave this on. You see, I already did it. So again, insert and fill the tip hooks on that middle tab. And maybe it's going to be more difficult for you because I already kind of, still stuck in there, I already kind of forced that tab bent back, so it's no longer that strong, but it does come out